Erling Haaland is a beast of a player, a machine of a man. He is perhaps the best player on the planet right now and surely the best player in the Premier League so far this season. Just 2 months after moving to the Premier League, he is already making the self-acclaimed best league in the world look a little too easy. He has become the first player in the history of the Premier League to score hat-tricks in 3 consecutive home games, first player in Premier League history to score in his first 4 away games. He is the fastest player by far to score 2 and 3 hat-tricks in Premier League history. We could go on and on, really. But basically, Haaland is a fantastic football player, and it looks like we have not even seen the best of this goal machine. And here's the thing. It actually is not just about the numbers for Erling Haaland. Watching him play will really have you thinking this guy is a robot. He's big, strong, fast, and is also an acrobat. How is he this good? What is his secret? Well, we have decided to dig a little deeper into what the Norwegian does to keep him in such great shape. And it seems like the biggest secret behind his insane form is his father's cooking. Erling is lucky to have been born into a footballing family. His father, Alfie, played professional football for clubs in England and Norway, including Burn, FK, Leeds and Man City. But it seems like Erling has gained more from his father's culinary skills than his football experience. We hear that Alfie makes a banging lasagna, and that is the secret behind his son's insane record-breaking form since he joined the Premier League. After his insane display in his first Manchester derby, becoming the first player to score hat-tricks in 3 consecutive home games, Erling Haaland was asked what the secret to his goal-scoring form is, and he said it's his father's lasagna. Here's exactly what he said in that interview. "My father has made lasagna for me before the last 3 home games. He must be putting something special in it." To boast a little, Alfie went ahead to post a tray of his homemade lasagna on Twitter before Haaland's next game, the club his son was set to face in the Champions League a couple of days later. We know what happened after that. The goal machine went on to net a brace in that game, and he did that in just 45 minutes too. Maybe that indeed is his secret. It just could be. If it's not that, then maybe it's animal organs. Oh yes, the Norwegian superstar once revealed that he feeds on the hearts and livers of cows. We all know he was a predator, but not this kind. Okay, I hope you're not currently picturing Haaland hunting down a cow, killing it, and tearing its heart out to eat. Of course, he eats it cooked, but it's still a pretty unusual inclusion into anybody's diet, isn't it? Well, as it would appear. Unusual for us, normal for Erling Haaland. You still doubt that? Okay, answer this. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? You probably pick up your phone first, or maybe head straight to the bathroom or pray if you're religious. But Haaland is not like any of us. The first thing he does is to get some sunlight in his eyes. According to him, it's good for his circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm is basically a process that balances our sleep-wake cycles. Yes, we all have a circadian rhythm, but it seems Haaland is more concerned about it than the rest of us. No wonder he operates like a machine. Now, you would think that one thing Haaland and the rest of us humans have in common is the water we drink. Water is the same everywhere, isn't it? We all drink the same type of water, right? Well, wrong. Haaland doesn't just drink any type of water. The centre forward has a complex system which he filters his water before he drinks. Wow. This guy treats his body like a real temple. And the crazy thing is, he didn't just start now, he has been like this since he was a teenager. By now, we should all be familiar with the story Evra told about when he visited his former teammate Cristiano Ronaldo and saw him feeding on just chicken and salad. Well, that story traveled far and wide, and it got to the ears of a young Erling Haaland. He immediately decided to begin a very strict diet which resembles that of the Portuguese superstar. Now, he basically lives on pasta, vegetables, fruits, meat, and fish. His favorite types of fish are sea bream, swordfish, and sea bass. And as for his pasta, they must always be cooked without salt and oil. I'm guessing that's not how you like your pasta. Anyway, don't for one second think that Haaland being on a strict diet means that he doesn't eat a lot. That is, in fact, so far from the truth. The 22-year-old reportedly eats 6 meals every day, and on average he consumes 6,000 calories each day. For context, experts recommend that the average man consume about 2,500 calories every day. But then, it is very much safe to say that Haaland is not an average man. That guy is a machine, so if he consumes more than 2 times the amount of calories an average man does per day, you must understand that he does that to get all his machine parts working just fine. No wonder, according to his trainer, he once gained 40 pounds in 5 months. A former teammate of his once said he eats like a bear. But on a more serious note, it's okay for him to consume that many calories daily because he burns them every single day. Check out his workout routine and you'll understand just what we're talking about. Of course, we're not with him in the gym every day, but we have seen enough on social media to give us an idea of how hard this guy trains. He does a lot of cardio like you'd expect him to, but his cardio is not just limited to the treadmill and other machines in the gym. He loves to go outside and sprint up and down hills and rough surfaces. This is called high-altitude sprinting, and many footballers and athletes usually need altitude masks while they perform such workouts. But hey, this guy is Norwegian, remember? Norway is home to some of the highest peaks in the whole of Europe. It's already a lifestyle for him. He sure can do without those masks. He also loves cycling. He has been doing that since he was a kid, and now it is part of his training routine as a professional footballer. Then, of course, he makes sure to always do mobility training, core exercises, resistance training, strength training, and some weight training. So when next you see Haaland holding off 2 or more players on his way to scoring a brilliant goal like he did for his 3rd against Crystal Palace in the Premier League, or you see him hanging acrobatically in the air to get to a ball like he did for his goal against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, remember all the sacrifices he has made to get that level of strength and athleticism. If you don't know what he has sacrificed, we'll tell you. Haaland recently revealed that his favorite meal is kebab pizza, but sadly he has had to completely abandon it. Here's what he said in an interview with Manchester United legend Gary Neville. "I love kebab or kebab pizza. I absolutely love it. It's one of the best things, I have to say, but I can never eat it. Sometimes I sit at home like it will be so good, then I go to the fridge and make something else. That's my life." Do you know what it feels like to have to completely abandon your favorite thing to eat? That right there is real pain. So basically, it's not like he enjoys the liver or the heart of cows. He only eats them because he is concerned about keeping his body in the best shape possible. You just have to admit that that's a huge sacrifice. And so, it is really great to see that he is already reaping the rewards of that sacrifice at a young age. I mean, just look at the wonders he is able to perform on the pitch with that body week in, week out. Erling Haaland is an absolute machine of a man, and you've just had some insight into how he built and now currently maintains that machine.